Hey, you busy?
It's 7 o'clock. I'm not here because I like the view. And don't misunderstand me. When I say the view, I'm referring to your face.
That's funny because I'm hideous.
What's up?
You're a foodie, right?
Why do you say that?
Because you're the only person I've ever seen order a shrimp, red pepper, and goat cheese pizza.
Well, right, but without the pepper, what connects the goat cheese and the shrimp? I'm a foodie.
Okay, so I need your help finding a restaurant for the rookie dinner.
Well, that's unfortunate. But I'm swamped and I don't have time to teach you about cuisine.
Well, no, don't make me remind you that you owe me one.
How's that?
You told Lewis I was working on Harvey's case before his.
Because you told me to.
Well, no, I'm telling you to help me with my dinner. You, okay.
Good luck with that.
Not gonna help me with my dinner. I'm talking to myself.
Hey, Ross. You left your searches for the rookie dinner on your computer. Why don't you just save time and take us to Fridays? Ooh, somebody's mad.
Devin, looking at my computer is a violation of exactly 7 hostile workplace environment statutes.
What are you gonna do, sue me?
No. I'm just gonna use it as legal cover if I decide to kick your ass.
Louis wants to see you. This time he doesn't want to wait.
Hey.
I said don't be late.
Late? I'm not late.
When you host your dinner here, not being late means getting here a half hour early.
Aha. So what made you change your mind?
The food items are samples to help you select your menu. So, since I could never really afford to eat here myself. Okay, start there.
Try that.
Yes,
It looks kind of funny.
so does an egg roll.
I don't accept that premise.
You want my help or not?
Whoa, what is that?
Squid.
I think it's still moving. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't get it. How do you have no appreciation for fine food?
We didn't have a lot of money growing up. Oh, I guess I'm just comfortable with what I'm comfortable with.
That is the exact opposite of me. I've always loved new experiences.
And your parents?
They're loaded.
So then what do you need a free meal for?
I want to live on what I make. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Dominic for a second, and then I realized this was the first time in weeks that I haven't been thinking about work.
That's what new experiences do for you. Being a foodie doesn't mean only liking fancy food. It means having the courage to try it. And then you get to serve what you like.
Except strawberries, peanuts, gluten, and chicken.
Okay, why not those things?
Because Lewis is an asshole.
If you can't serve things just because Louis is an asshole, you're not gonna have that many choices.
Good point.
So what really made you change your mind?
Hitty.
I'll take it.
I have to admit, you don't suck. I wish I could say the same for you.
Time to pay the piper. Just so you know, I took the liberty of ordering some really expensive wines. Hope that's okay.
Sorry, sir, but the check's been paid for in full by a Harvey Specter.
There might have been some gluten in the ravioli.
You're a fraud and you know it, but it's too good to throw it all away. Anyone would do the same. You got 'em going, and you're careful not to show it. It's
Nervous?
I'd be lying if I said no.
Well, I wouldn't want you to lie.
She knows.
She can't.
She does.
What's holding up my Swinton merger?
Are you kidding me?
We've been over this, okay? If she knew, you'd know.
I do know. The woman barely knows my name, and she just summoned me for dinner. What is so funny?
Watson, Kleiman, Gallo, Goldberg, and Specter.
Why are you naming...
The last 5 senior partners, every one of us was taken to dinner by Jessica as a first year, and now she's taking you, which means...
This is a good thing.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
What now?
What do I wear? What do I say? What do I wear?
We can discuss the prom at recess. Tell me, what the hell's holding up my Swinton merger?
It's just a nuisance suit that needs to be cleaned up before we can clear escrow. I'm all over it.
Why wasn't that the first thing you told me?
I thought I was getting exposed. This is a little less important.
My merger, your panic attack.
Your compassion, and I didn't have a panic attack. I had a legitimate reason for concern.
Really? Why would she ask you to dinner just to fire you?
I don't know, a little movie called Goodfellas. Do you see it? Joe Pesci thought he was getting made. He got dead.
That's your idea of a legitimate reason?
Karen, where's the money, Karen?
Go back to your cubicle.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you think that I might get an office out of this dinner?
A second ago, you thought you were going to get whacked. Now you want an office?
Come on, I'm adapting to changing circumstances.
Huh. Well, maybe you won't be the worst lawyer in the history of everything.
Put the gun down, Karen. Karen?
They never checked.
What do you mean they never checked?
The internet was not what it is today. It was not so easy to catch plagiarism.
That's awesome. Wait a minute. If you graduated college then that would make you...
Old enough to run my own law firm.
But you look so young.
Well, you know what they say.
Mm-hmm.
True beauty
Black
is ageless.
don't crack. That's what I meant to say.
Uh-huh. Well, enough about me. I want to hear about you. What was Harvard like?
I was 3 when I realized that I wasn't like the other kids. When school started, it was like a joke. I didn't take notes. I never studied. Every year, people would tell me, next year, you won't get away with it. I kept waiting for it to get harder, but just never did.
And Harvard?
I knew it would end, and it had to. I thought, yeah, I'd finally found a place where I'd be exposed. But it turns out, even at the mighty Harvard Law,
You weren't the same as the other kids.
I know it sounds cocky.
Not to me. The fact is, you don't think of yourself as smart. You've always had your mind. It just is what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't think of myself as smart, you know? I just think of everybody else as
Idiots.
not smart.
That's what I meant to say. Why the law?
It's kind of personal.
Isn't that why we're here?
When I was 11, my parents were on their way home from dinner, and they were involved in a really horrible accident. And my grandmother took me in. And it wasn't until I was much older that I realized that we had a case. See, it turns out this restaurant, they kept feeding this Mr. Fenton drinks long after they knew. Didn't matter. I felt so helpless. And I didn't want to feel that way ever again.
Harvey was right.
About what?
I hope you brought your checkbook. Dinner's on you.
Wait, what was Harvey right about?
Bankruptcy. I need you to court Paul Porter.
You don't have some hot coals I could walk across instead?
I don't like him either. He's always been dubious of me. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or black, or maybe he just doesn't like
Your overbearing nature? Your holier-than-thou attitude?
This is not a joke, Harvey. How this is gonna go down is he's
I know he's gonna worm his way in and then one day call for a vote.
And when that day comes, every vote will count, even Paul's.
Hardman is awesome. I mean, he brought in this omelet bar for the associates, but it's no big deal. Really good. This pineapple was growing on a plantation on Lanai yesterday.
Do not trust it.
Don't trust the pineapple.
Hardman.
Come on.
I don't want to.
Are you serious? You're afraid of the pineapple? I know it's got a rough exterior, but it's all sweet on the inside, I promise. Come on, I love you, Harvey. It'll be good for you. See?
It's spectacular. But this doesn't change the fact that this is what he does. He's coming back, and people are going to have to choose sides.
Can I choose his side?
Sure. Support a man you never met over a partner who knows you never went to Harvard, knows you're not really a lawyer, and is keeping you on anyway.
Jessica, it is.
I have to say, delicious dinner, fantastic wine. Almost enough to make up for the mediocre company.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You're not mediocre. See, that's funny because you were talking about me.
There it is, the Specter smile.
What can I say? Came with the name.
And you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Being fully dressed is overrated.
It is when you look like me.
Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me?
Did you just call me Mrs. Robinson? Okay, first of all, I'm younger than Anne Bancroft.
Anne Bancroft was hot.
Which brings me to second of all, I'm hotter than Anne Bancroft.
I'm hotter than Dustin Hoffman.
Not in Tootsie. Are you afraid you're gonna lose this thing?
No.
You should be.
Why, because Lewis had one good direct?
You walk through life like men want to be you and women want to sleep with you.
I don't always walk. Sometimes I drive fast.
And it's exactly that kind of response that make the partners think you're an ass.
Being an ass doesn't make me guilty of fraud.
If they're right about who you are, what would make them think they'd be wrong about what you do?
Well, why don't you tell me? You're the expert on warm and fuzzies.
You want to know how I know I wasn't the one to call you back? Because I know why I wasn't the one to call you back.
Let me guess. You didn't like me.
No, I did. But in all the time I knew you, you never once showed me any vulnerability.
I told you how I felt about you.
But you never showed me. So I had no way of knowing it's the truth. And you could be telling the truth now, but if you don't show the partners some emotion, they're not gonna believe you either.
What do you want me to do? Manufacture a few tears?
Look, Harvey, when you're a defendant, you need the jury to protect you. There's no way they're ever gonna protect you if they don't care about you.
When I sent you home, I didn't mean for you to never come back.
My grandmother died.
I know. Look, you obviously weren't ready to deal with it. So I respected that by keeping you busy. Was I wrong?
No.
You stoned?
Yep. I'm not interested in a lecture, so.
Good. Because I'm not interested in giving one.
Yeah, help yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
Is this a coffee cart guy?
The whole bag? How do you even do that, man? I got like crazy cotton mouth right now.
Harvey Specter doesn't get cotton mouth.
Cotton mouth?
No.
I guess Harvey Specter does get cotton mouth.
I can't help it. These pretzels are
making
me thirsty.
Here, drink this, rookie.
Oh Did you ever hear of a hanger?
Oh my God! Wow.
I just got an image of you as a dad. Like a little Harvey Specter, you know, all hair gelled and like pinstripe, Oshkosh bagosh. Dad, don't play the odds, play the man. It's a win-win. You being like, go to your goddamn room.
Oh, look at this. You bought an apartment in Manhattan.
I got it for her.
Oh.
I always hated the word orphan. I never felt like one. Until now.
I ever tell you about my dad?
I think you know the answer to that question.
He was a saxophone player. He sat in with everybody because everybody loved him. He believed in love at first sight. And unfortunately, his first sight was a groupie.
Your mother.
I was 16 when I caught her cheating. I knew if I told my dad, he'd... Next 2 years went by, I didn't say a thing, and she went right on just making him a fool. Look, this is all to say that I lived in a house surrounded by family, but I know what it's like to be totally alone.
Wow. You're stoned is depressing. You should never share your feelings ever again. I mean, not with me.
What can I say? It's been a tough week for both of us.
Hardman.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to piss in that bastard's office.
It's pretty quick off the tongue.
Well, I've done it before. To Lewis.
No way.
Way.
Wait a minute. If you've done that before,
Why not do it again?
okay, let's go.
No. It's not right.
It's not right. I drank 3 Gatorades on the way here. I'm gonna pee orange. It's right.
No.
What?
If we're gonna do something, it needs to be original.
Orange.
You know what? I know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get the can opener.
Are you serious right now? You're not messing with me? You're finally gonna tell me what you do with that can opener?
Do I look serious?
You look stoned.
I am, but I never joke about the can opener. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Go. All right. What we do is...
Well,
This is the best steak I've ever had in my life.
that is the best steak you will ever have in your life.
As much as I appreciate for once not having to eat my lunch from a hot dog stand, what are we doing here?
Can a man just take out another man in the middle of the day for some steak and some wine and some cheesecake that's gonna knock your socks off?
Some men could, but I think you and I both know that you are not one of those men.
True that. Want some more wine?
Don't mind if I do.
You gotta try this cheesecake.
Oh no, Lewis, I'm not.
You know what I mean? Right? What do you think of that?
Hey, Lewis, how's the steak?
Heaven.
How about you? Best steak you ever had?
Best steak I will ever have.
You taught him well. What are you guys, brothers? Oh, I'm just kidding. Lewis here's got a lovely sister, Esther, 2 wonderful parents. Who the hell are you?
I am Mike Ross. Lewis and I work together.
I want him to know who he was working for.
Oh,
And I would like you to know who's working for you. Because Mike here, he's the best steak you'll ever have.
you want to know what you're working for? Tina, Gina, Adrian. They've been here 50 years between them. They are my family. That's what you're working for.
I understand. I do not understand.
Eminent domain.
Shit.
Final hearing's Tuesday. If we don't win, this place becomes a shopping center.
Then this place becomes a shopping center because nobody wins eminent domain cases.
But what if we did, Mike?
Then he'd get to keep his restaurant.
He would get to keep his dream. And I would get to keep my dream.
And what is that?
To rewrite the law. And the way to do that is to win an unwinnable case.
What do you need me to do?
Did it ever occur to you that he's trying to recruit you?
Can we just, for once, assume that Lewis doesn't have an ulterior motive?
I got us some refreshments.
I will leave you two to your work.
So?
Yeah. Lewis, it's the middle of the night. Where did you get all this?
I'm the new quartermaster, remember?
Okay. Here, check this out.
Whoa, no one's thought to come at it this way. Mike, this is outstanding.
I actually got the idea from a movie.
Moneyball.
I thought you hated sports.
Moneyball isn't about sports.
It's about math.
Exactly.
One problem. It's outside the scope.
What if it weren't?
What if I could fly?
Well, I can't help you with that, but if we want to get it in the scope, We just have to get the other side to put it there for us.
You know, this is the first time we've ever had a steak dinner.
I didn't know you were keeping a tally.
It's pretty easy to do when the grand total is 0.
I know. I said I wanted to take you out the night you told me you were leaving.
We never got around to it.
I never got around to it.
What's the real reason you were at the hospital tonight?
The truth? Rachel asked me for some time off, and I all but spit in her face.
So you felt guilty?
Pretty much. Plus, I knew you needed something to take your mind off her, but I can see this dinner with me isn't working, so... Here.
Holy sh! What is this?
Louis is in a play.
You wanted to cheer me up and you didn't start the night with this? Come on.
I wanted to save something for dessert.
Oh my God, that's gotta be a cod piece, right?
What are you asking me for? I don't want to know if Louis is packing that kind of heat.
What, you think I do?
You're the one who went mudding with him.
It was covered in mud.
How much mud?
Stop.
Why would I ask that?
Oh, man. I shouldn't be laughing at him. He still hasn't forgiven me for using Sheila against him.
Mike, you did what you had to do.
You don't think that was crossing the line?
It was way over the line. But I gotta tell you, it was brilliant. It was harsh, but it was brilliant.
You know, Harvey, I never told you what you did with Gillis. I know you had to do it.
Like I said before, we do what we need to do.
How'd you find me here?
Easy. I knew after this morning you'd come in here and order your standard sandwich of commiseration.
I don't have a sandwich of commiseration.
Reuben on rye with bacon instead of Russian dressing.
Well done, bacon. And if it's all the same to you, I would prefer to eat by myself.
Fine. I just came in here to give you this.
You mean?
Today is the day I work for you.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. This is really happening? What do we do first? I mean, I'm so goddamn turned on right now.
I don't know, maybe we can get a jump on some of the things that have been piling up since Norma.
Well, my dictaphone's at full capacity. It's about to burst.
Well, I could help you with that.
Would you?
Of course. That's my job. Relieving the pressure on your dictaphone.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we're, moving too quickly.
Okay, well, how about I just redo your calendar and index every live case you have and then get to know every single inch of your filing system.
I don't think that's moving less quickly.
Culminating in that inevitable moment when your phone finally rings and I say those 3 magic words.
Moving good, sweet Jesus.
Louis, Litz, office.
Goddamn it, woman, we're going back right now. Take care of the bill. 10% tip. Well done, bacon my ass.
He's totally not thinking about sex right now.
Holy shit. This is the best thing ever. I love the both of you so much.
This is your doing.
Harvey, we're making progress.
Holy shit, this is the best egg roll ever.
Jesus Christ, get me out of here.
This is so awesome. I mean, I haven't been this stress-free since I took gold in the Math Olympics, and Esther went to fat camp in the same week.
Esther went to fat camp?
They called it Violent All-Stars, but we all know what that's code for. And if you so much as picture her in a schoolgirl outfit.
Come on, Louis. We're all feeling good. You telling me you never slipped up and had an inappropriate relationship?
Louis, I don't want to know the answer to that.
I did.
It was the most shameful night of my life.
Harvey, don't.
What exactly was so shameful about it?
Well, she was a paralegal, and I took mud with her.
I don't understand. Are you saying you sullied her reputation?
No, I'm saying I sullied the concept of mud.
What the hell are you talking about?
What do I need, a bullhorn? I had a premature muddification.
What the hell does that mean?
I think we all know what that means.
It means I couldn't hold my mud.
I still don't know what that means. Did you take a shit in the mud?
No, that's disgusting.
Well, what part of this conversation isn't disgusting?
I know I'm gonna regret asking this. Who exactly was it?
I cannot tell you that information.
Okay, good, because the truth is
It
I
was
don't-
Missy Dietler.
Louis, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to tell me the truth. Does Missy Dietler know that you couldn't hold your mud?
Oh, heavens no. The Turkish silt was thick enough to prevent her from feeling it, so.
Was it thick enough to hide you wanting to go to sleep after?
My God, she knew.
I got news for you, Louis. They always know.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. I need 15 minutes to myself.
Mr. Specter.
Boogie down, baby.
Mr. Specter.
I'm bad enough to make an elephant fly. I'm gonna hook you on a natural
Mr. Specter.
All right.
Mr. Specter.
Harvey Specter in the flesh.
All this? For just the two of us?
Well, I didn't know what you liked, so I just ordered the entire menu.
Of course you did. And we can get you anything you'd like from anywhere in the state.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, that won't be necessary. I'll just take the 9 most difficult to find items in Manhattan.
Excellent choices. And, Mr. Specter, I'm sorry, but we only have 3 of the 4 most expensive bottles of champagne that money can buy. We, failed to procure the 4th.
Well, I guess we'll just have to settle for 3. So I said life is like this. I like this.
I'll bet you did. Then what happened?
He totally caved, like they always do.
Of course he did.
Snails.
I hear you love basketball.
Yes, I do.
Want to talk a little LeBron?
No, I do not. Whatever that is. Like, I don't know. Up top.
More champagne, sir?
Are you out of your mind, Jeeves? More everything. All right. So the next thing I know, Mike comes out of prison without a scratch on him, and I am waiting there with a limo and his woman. I mean, who does that? I do!
Wait a second. Seriously, Harvey, I've heard the stories, but I have just one question. When you hired Mike Ross, did you know he was a fraud?
You really want to know the truth?
You know I do.
You can't handle the truth!
That's my favorite movie.
Of course it is, Tucker. I'm Harvey Specter. Woo!